Welcome to week 3 of the summer semester. Last week, you all began digging into the IEP process, and you were also introduced to your case study. You started reviewing the IEP pages and are getting familiar with the student that you're going to be working with throughout the rest of the course. So this week, we're going to be building on that work and starting to take the next step. So, doing a little bit of framing for the work of this week. We are going to focus on 2 different areas. The first is going to be around response to intervention, or RTI, with a more focused lens that connects to the identification of specific learning disabilities, or SLD, as an eligibility. The second that we're going to do is going to be looking at or taking some time to develop measurable SMART goals and objectives that are based on student data. And then the fourth objective is to begin applying those IEP concepts to your assigned case study. So next we're going to take a look at the module materials for this week and talk through those. So the materials that you're going to be accessing this week are listed here. There is a very short video here that is on the response to intervention, a tiered approach to instructing all students. And then you're going to review an RTI case study. This case study is going to be referenced in this lecture video here on the RTI case study. So it's important that you open this and review this before you start watching this case study. And there's a few questions embedded in there as well. So you'll want to make sure that you've reviewed that. Then you are also going to do another module activity, the what and why of measurable annual goals. So this is going to take you to the same website that you used to develop your PLAF. Again, it's going to be about a 30-minute activity that you will go through. And at the end, again, you'll have that certificate of completion. So you will either download or take a screenshot of that, because then you'll submit that with your SMART goal activity or assignment that you're going to do at the very end. So then we'll move down here to kind of your to-do list for the week. There is an RTI and SLD quiz, so that information is going to be included, and that will come directly from the information that you had in the lecture. You're also going to have the SMART goal activity. So here we'll link you to the assignment, and when you click into the assignment, it will take you to the description, and it will explain exactly what you need to do. So you're going to make sure that you are writing a SMART goal that meets all of the criteria. You're going to write your SMART goal out on the IEP and a goal and objective page that comes from ISB, and then you are going to submit that. And again, there's your rubric that will explain how you will earn those points. The other piece of information for this week, we would encourage you to begin drafting your IEP. So using the information that you learned in class during week 2, start drafting your individual portion of the IEP, making sure that you are giving yourself adequate time so that you can really think through, and especially while things are really fresh in your mind, you'll be able to kind of document those pieces on your individual paperwork and make sure that you are working individually on this part. There's no collaboration with others during this section. Finally, in the notes and reminders section, I just want to encourage you to really review the rubric for the IEP individual component before you begin working on your IEP paperwork, wanting to ensure that you're looking at that rubric and making sure that you have all of the details that you need to include. And you might be wondering, where is it that I need to go to find that? Great question. So we're going to go back to our modules And then remember, we have that resource hub that has all of the information that we need, both for eligibility and IEP pages. And then you will be able to find the rubric there with all of the information that you need.